Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. This is part 2, my friends, on detoxing the liver naturally and why it even matters. And the reason I'm doing a part 2 is because though, praise God, I don't have a liver problem, I know that with the standard American diet and the obesity, even in our children, people are experiencing fatty liver disease, which used to really be unique to just alcoholics, really, or certainly older adults. Now children are getting fatty liver disease because of our terrible food-like products that most people consume. And in a way, I just think we're miracles. I mean, I always say humans are miracles anyway, but that people live as long as they do eating food-like products, that in itself is a miracle. No, it's not the best way. And the inflammation is awful. So people do not have a quality of life, but they're certainly existing, right? So interesting. All right, let's get on with it. This first one is just a small little video on 5 foods that are good for the diet, but this whole thing is 11 foods that are good for the liver through healthline.com, which is one of my favorites because it has summaries and a bottom line. So let's just do this quick little subset. It's only a minute long. And it reads 5 foods that are good for your liver. The liver performs many essential tasks from producing proteins, cholesterol, and bile to storing vitamins, minerals, and even carbohydrates. It also breaks down toxins like alcohol, medications, and natural byproducts of your metabolism. Keeping your liver in good condition is important for maintaining health. Here are the best foods to keep your liver healthy. This isn't even a food, it's coffee. Think you know. Green tea, debatable. Brussels sprouts and broccoli, yes please. Nuts, occasionally. And olive oil, not for me. So the benefits of these foods include protecting the liver from damage and diseases like liver cancer, as well as improving liver enzymes and maintaining healthy levels. Incorporating these foods in your diet is a natural and healthy way to help keep your liver functioning at its best. I'm so sorry that I could only do 2 of the 5 at best, and that was even a push. Come on. I hope this article is better than that. That is just sad. Okay, the liver is a powerhouse of an organ. It performs a variety of essential tasks, ranging from producing protein, cholesterol, and bile to storing vitamins, minerals, and even carbohydrates. It also breaks down toxins like alcohol, medications, and natural byproducts of metabolism. Keeping your liver in good shape is important for maintaining health. This article lists 11 best foods, and again, number 1 is coffee. So, God bless you if you're a person who's been trying to get off coffee forever, and this suddenly is saying, oh good, I can justify coffee. That's a hard no. That is a hard no. I almost want to skip this part, but I'm trying to be true to the article itself. So bear with me. And not, you know what? Not everyone is against coffee. I was reading this. There's benefits to everything, right? Negative and positives. I can't do it. I'm so grateful that it's one of the few things that I was never addicted to, because I could ill afford it, for one. Can't believe how much money people, $20 a day at Starbucks. All right. Coffee is one of the best beverages you can drink to promote liver health. So interesting. Studies have shown that drinking coffee protects the liver from disease, even among those who already have problems with the organ. So I'm wondering if caffeine-free, not that I would partake either, but is that okay? For example, studies have repeatedly shown that drinking coffee helps lower the risk of cirrhosis or permanent liver damage in people with chronic liver disease. Tons of hyperlinks to scientific articles to back that claim. Drinking coffee may also help reduce the risk of developing common types of cancer, liver cancer, and it has positive effects on liver disease and inflammation. It's even associated with a lower risk of death in people with chronic liver disease. Wow. With the greatest benefits seen in those who drink at least 3 cups per day. Look, I got nothing. People. Wow. And again, hyperlink after hyperlink backing these claims. These benefits seem to stem from its ability to prevent the buildup of fat and collagen, 2 of the main markers of liver disease. Coffee also decreases inflammation and increases levels of the antioxidant glutathione. Antioxidants neutralize harmful free radicals, which are produced naturally in the body and can damage cells. While coffee has many health benefits, your liver in particular will thank you for that morning pick me up. I don't know, people. It's not a first class crime. Okay? I mean, Annie, my precious 101 Annie on Instagram. I know how hard you try and keep your coffee down to half a cup. But my goodness, there's a lot of schools of thought on that. So you really just have to decide, what is it a stimulant for you? Is it a trigger for you? Or are we just falling prey to every opinion on the block? I don't know. Again, it's not my gig. So praise God. All right. I'm not going to do the summaries because I'm hoping you'll look at this article if you want to read it in short form. Number 2, tea is widely considered to be beneficial for health, but evidence has shown that it may have particular benefits for the liver. One Japanese study found that drinking 10 cups of green tea per day. And like right here, this is a 4-cup. This is a 4-cup day. But can I easily drink 2 of these? Absolutely. I could easily drink 2, but I just can't justify the green tea. Not with the migraines that I've overcome. I just can't do it. Was associated with improved blood markers of liver health. A smaller study, including people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, this is what I'm talking about, non-alcoholic, found that drinking green tea high in antioxidants for 12 weeks improved liver enzyme levels and may also help reduce oxidative stress and fat deposits in the liver. They often have to say may because even though people share that conviction, they don't have the money to justify, the different studies to prove it. Anyway, furthermore, another review found that people who drank green tea were less likely to develop liver cancer. The lowest risk was seen in people who drank 4 or more cups per day. A number of mouse and rat studies found that black tea extract reversed many of the negative effects of high-fat diet on the liver, as well as improved blood markers of liver health. Now, the tragedy, of course, with that mice and rat study is that they intentionally made them obese just to reverse it. And after all of that nightmare, they turn around and go, oh, gee, I think we have to conduct tests on humans. Start with the humans. That's what I struggle with. Nevertheless, some people, especially those who have liver problems, should exercise caution before consuming green tea as a supplement. That's because there have been several reports of liver damage resulting from the use of supplements containing green tea extract. It's always best to go to the source. Just drinking the green tea itself with the benefit of the water and not the extreme supplement of the concentrated form. And, people want it yesterday, so they're always willing to go overboard. More is better. It's not always better. Number 3, grapefruit. Grapefruit contains antioxidants that naturally protect the liver. The 2 main antioxidants found in grapefruit are naringin and naringin. Naringin. So naringin, and then naringin. So just naringin. So interesting. Luckily, I love grapefruit, and I rock pink grapefruit, often. Several animal studies have found that both help protect the liver from injury. What animal would choose to eat a grapefruit? So few, if any. The protective effects of grapefruit are known to occur in 2 ways: by reducing inflammation and protecting cells. Yes, please. Studies have also shown that these antioxidants can help reduce the development of hepatic fibrosis, a harmful condition in which excessive connective tissue builds up in the liver. Wow. This typically results from chronic inflammation, which the majority of people have some level of. Moreover, in mice that were fed a high-fat diet, see, case in point, Narginin decrease the amount of fat in the liver and increase the number of enzymes necessary to burn fat, which can help prevent excess fat from accumulating. Lastly, in rats, nargin has been shown to help improve the ability to metabolize alcohol and counteract some of alcohol's negative effects. Wouldn't it be so great to just not consume alcohol? Thus far, the effects of grapefruit or grapefruit juice itself, rather than its components, have not been studied. Additionally, almost all studies looking at the antioxidants in grapefruit have been conducted in animals. Nevertheless, the current evidence points to grapefruit being a good way to keep your liver healthy by helping prevent damage and inflammation. Number 4, blueberries and cranberries. I love blueberries. I like cranberries, but I don't just get them, maybe frozen at best, and they're very bitter, and I'm not quite sure what to do with them, because before it was always like in a salad with walnuts and candied cranberries, you know what I mean? Or the little kid cran raisins or whatever, no. But I'll stay with blueberries, which is a hyperlink. Blueberries and cranberries both contain anthocyanins, which are antioxidants that give berries their distinctive colors. They have also been linked to many health benefits. Several animal studies have demonstrated the whole cranberries and blueberries, as well as their extracts or juices, can help keep the liver healthy. Consuming these fruits for 21 days protected the liver from damage. Additionally, blueberries helped increase immune call response and antioxidant enzymes. Fabulous. I just get frozen organic ones from Costco in like a 4-pound bag. So delicious. If I could get fresh, of course, occasionally I will, but I love just adding them to my smoothies and stuff, or making, don't tell me, well, certainly in ice cream. There's a lot of ways. I love them. Another study found that the type of antioxidants commonly found in blueberries slowed the development of lesions and fibrosis, which is the development of scar tissue in the liver of rats. What's more, blueberry extract has been shown to inhibit the growth of human liver cancer cells in test tube studies. However, more studies are needed, blah, blah, blah. Making these berries a regular part of your diet is a good way to help make sure your liver is supplied with the antioxidants it needs to stay healthy. I'm all in. Number 5, grapes. Grapes are very tricky. I mean, unless you get them organic, I don't know. Tanny Raw used to always say that they were like little cancer sponges, right? Same with strawberries if you don't get them organic. And we don't, there's only a little time a year where I'm just super stoked about grapes, because otherwise something's always wrong. They're bitter or they're too soft or whatever. But it's not all a loss. I can always freeze them and then put them into drinks or into smoothies. But let's see. Grapes, especially red and purple grapes, contain a variety of beneficial plant compounds. The most famous one is resveratrol, which has a number of health benefits, and that's a hyperlink. Many animal studies have shown that grapes and grape juice can benefit the liver. Studies have found that they can have various benefits, including lowering inflammation, preventing damage, and increasing antioxidant levels. Make sure you never give grapes to your dog. They're not allowed to have raisins, which of course are dried grapes, or grapes. A small study in humans with NAFLD, which is... I know it. I want to say non-adult fatty liver disease. I mean, I know it's something just like that. Showed that supplementing with grapeseed extract for 3 months helped improve liver function. However, since grapeseed extract is a concentrated form, you might not experience the same effects from consuming whole grapes. Oh my gosh, when I was little, we used to have a competition and see how many grapes we could fit in our mouth. My sister Vanessa was always better at it, but I swear I could get like 28 grapes. Oh my gosh. More studies are needed, blah, blah, blah. Nonetheless, the wide range of evidence from animal and some human studies suggests that grapes are very liver friendly. Number 6, prickly pear. Prickly pear, known scientifically as Upchunia ficus indica, is a popular type of edible cactus. Forgive me, I totally know that. When I was a little girl, we'd go to Catalina Island and we'd pick off a prickly pear and rub it on the rocks to get rid of all the spikes and eat those in the warm sun. Such a great memory. Its fruit and juice are most commonly consumed. It has long been used in traditional medicine as a treatment for ulcers, wounds, fatigue, and liver disease. A 2004 study in 55 people found that the extract of this plant helped reduce symptoms of a hangover. Again, don't drink the alcohol to begin with, right? Participants experienced less nausea, dry mouth, and lack of appetite. They were also half as likely to experience a severe hangover if they consumed the extract before drinking the alcohol. Do you get this? Like, pre-take it to prepare for your detriment, right? Which is detoxified by the liver. The study concluded these effects were due to a reduction in inflammation, which often occurs after drinking alcohol. Another study in mice found that consuming prickly pear extract helped normalize enzyme and cholesterol levels when consumed at the same time as a pesticide known to be harmful to the liver. Ugh! Do you get that? Poor little guys, they're putting this pesticide in and again trying to reverse it. It is so tragic. That's what I struggle the most with. Like, I love helpmind.com. Okay, you guys know my story, right? I'm giggling because I'm exhausted, and I'm giggling because I am stressed out to beat the band. But I love my JVV community, and I'm interested in this topic. But forgive me, I just sometimes I don't realize how tired I am until I start a video. And yeah, I get giggly. All right, let's keep going. We're so close. All right. Anyway, I'm so sorry for that. A more recent study in rats sought to determine the effectiveness of prickly pear juice rather than its extract at combating the negative effects of alcohol. This study found that the juice helped decrease the amount of oxidative damage and injury to the liver after alcohol consumption and keep antioxidant and inflammation levels stable. More human studies are needed. You think? Start with the human study. So tragic. I'm almost ashamed to just share this article. Number 7, beetroot juice, which was in the one yesterday too, and I'm super curious. Beetroot juice is a source of nitrates and antioxidants called beta-lanes, which may benefit heart health and reduce oxidative damage and inflammation. It's reasonable to assume that eating beets themselves would have similar health effects. The whole food is always best. That is just straight up. However, most studies use beetroot juice. You can juice beets yourself or buy beetroot juice from the store. I don't know. Several rat studies have shown that beetroot juice helps reduce oxidative damage and inflammation in the liver, as well as increase natural detoxification enzymes. While animal studies look promising, similar studies have not been conducted in humans. Other benefits of beetroot juice have been observed in animal studies and replicated in human studies. However, more studies are needed. Number 8. Cruciferous vegetables. I'm getting hijacked, sorry. You know, nothing's free, right? Everything has to be popped up. There's no way, people, you are not going to get me to sign up for anything. So sad, I got hijacked. Okay, we're back. Okay, cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and mustard greens are known for their high fiber content and distinctive taste. They're also high in beneficial plant compounds, but cauliflower is one, right? Animal studies have shown that Brussels sprouts and broccoli sprout extract help increase levels of detoxification enzymes and protect the liver from damage. A study in human liver cells, praise God, in human liver cells, found that this effect remained even when Brussels sprouts were cooked. That's interesting. A 2016 study found that mice fed broccoli developed few tumors or fatty liver disease when their counterparts in the control group. Human studies are limited, but so far cruciferous vegetables look promising as a beneficial food for health, for liver health. Kai, and I don't know why everything's coming back to me as a little girl, but another thing as a little girl was that we used to have rats, like for fun, right? And man, they would get so many tumors. I don't know where those rats even came from. It seemed like kids just passed them off to each other. It was a fun thing to do, like in second, third grade and stuff. But I remember so many of them had tumors. The mice as well. Okay, in fact, I only used mice. Yeah, we didn't really have rats. It was just mice, but still, God bless them. Okay, nuts. Nuts are high in fats, nutrients like oh my lord. I'm not going to laugh. Antioxidant vitamin E and beneficial plant compounds are contained in nuts. This composition is responsible for several health benefits, which is a hyperlink, especially for heart health, but also potentially for the liver. A 2019 study found a diet higher in nuts to be associated with a decreased risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. There's a hyperlink for that. I gotta click over a second because that's very interesting to me. I may have blown it. Okay, so it's an actual article that has an abstract. Okay, nut consumption has been associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and insulin resistance. However, its effects on the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is unknown. Therefore, we investigated the relationship between nut consumption and NAFLD. Okay, I said non-adult because I was thinking of children, and of course it was non-alcoholic. Okay. I am not going to not put this video up, but oh my goodness, I'm struggling. Okay, so 534 people. Main outcome. Information on dietary intake was collected using a semi-quantitative food frequency questionnaire. Nut consumption was calculated. Nut consumption was categorized using quartiles based on the distribution of daily nut intake of the controls. Binary logistic regression models were used to estimate ORs and 94. My gosh, I'm back in my dang master's program, man. I just wanted to know if they were going to say all things remaining the same, meaning the person consuming all the nonsense they normally do. Did adding nuts make the difference? I may choose to read that later, but I got to party on, friends. Because, of course, it's 11 o'clock and I still have work to do. All right. So, what's more, a second observational study found that men who ate larger amounts of nuts and seeds had a lower risk of developing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease than men who ate smaller amounts of nuts and seeds. While more high-quality studies are needed, preliminary results suggest that nuts are an important food group for liver health. Number 10, fatty fish. Zero way. I'm not supporting it. I'm not reading about it. It's a hard no on fatty fish. Number 11, olive oil. Again, I don't consume it anymore, but it is supposed to be the lesser of several evils if you dare to still do oil. Olive oil is considered a healthy fat because its main health benefits include positive effects on heart and metabolic health. However, it also has positive effects on the liver. One small study, including 11 people, yeah, that's small, with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, found that consuming 1 teaspoon, that's not much, because usually it's like a tablespoon, which is 140 calories. A teaspoon would be a third of that, so don't tell me 40 calories of olive oil per day improved liver enzyme and fat levels. That's impressive. It also raised levels of protein associated with positive metabolic effects. The participants also had less fat accumulation and better blood flow in the liver. Yeah, I was reading something where somebody said that consuming olive oil actually, it seems ridiculous to suggest that it would lubricate you from the inside out, but that is what it was suggesting. So interesting. Again, there's a ton of hyperlinks in here. I just can't, I have testing to prepare for and I can't afford to do it. Several more recent studies have found that similar effects of olive oil consumption in humans, yay, including less accumulation in the liver, improved insulin sensitivity, and improved blood levels of liver enzymes. Fat accumulation in the liver is part of the first stage of liver cancer or liver disease. Therefore, olive oil's positive effect on liver fat, as well as other aspects of health, make it a valuable part of a healthy diet. Again, just 1 teaspoon, people. They're not saying 2 full tablespoons. And I would counter argue, olive oil, though they've just made some mystery one that can be heated, olive oil is never really supposed to be heated. So it's only supposed to be, put in salad dressings or poured over salads. And the dynamic changes with heat. So it's just interesting. Bottom line, for a bottom line girl, your liver is an important organ with many essential functions, and it's recommended that you do what you can to protect it. The foods listed above have demonstrated beneficial effects of the liver, and these benefits include the following: a lowered risk of liver disease and cancer, higher antioxidant and detoxification enzyme levels, and protection against harmful toxins. Incorporating these foods into your diet is a natural and healthy way to help keep your liver functioning at its best. And then it goes on to have things like how to avoid fatty liver disease and things like that. But anyway, people, thank you so much for visiting my JBV channel and learning a little bit more about what we can do to protect our livers. Crazy important. So if you like, join us. If you haven't subscribed, let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And if there's some topic you'd love me to investigate, I'm all in. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.